Let's talk about how Caleb Williams did in his fourth start of his very young NFL career and talk about how he played against the LA Rams. So what is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports all back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, hit that subscribe button down below, people. I would really appreciate that. All right, so let's get into this. And I will start, all right, by saying that I went back and watched my previous video. I saw a lot of your guys' comments, and I'll be honest, I was pretty harsh on Caleb in the offense in my post-game recap, and I want to take back some of those comments. Now, the reason I feel like I was harsher than I should have been is probably just the expectations that come along with obviously being a number one overall pick, and, you know, probably got too much into the stat sheet watching, the box score watching here. And look, Caleb finished the day 17 for 23 for 157 yards, a touchdown, and no picks, right? Not flashy numbers, won't blow anybody away. But at the end of the day, he took what the defense gave him. He played solid, clean, winning football. And sometimes that's all you really need. And so taking a look back, and I watched the film again, and I went back and kind of rewatched everything with Caleb in the game, he was extremely solid, folks. He really was. Okay, yeah, for sure the offense stalled at times, got clunky. Shane Waldron still has some things to figure out here. But overall, Caleb Williams was pretty impressive. Let's start with the good and what I liked, okay? I talked about this earlier. I love the fact that Caleb doesn't really press or force anything, and he has gotten better at that. Same thing in this game. No turnover-worthy throws. Obviously, we know he had that fumble, but that was recovered. But as far as actual throws, right, that got off, PFF charted him as having no turnover-worthy throws. So we know the fact is, even though he's a gunslinger, he doesn't put the ball usually in harm's way. Now, he's improving at that. He's had bad throws, don't get me wrong, but specifically talking about this game, he did not. And then the throws that he did make, like I said, the yardage total isn't big, but he didn't need to throw for a lot of yards in a game that our defense held control on. Our run game was going. Two throws that stand out that were absolutely incredible was one, the throw in the back of the end zone, his touchdown to DJ Moore. That was ridiculous, all right? If you think about him staying in the pocket, getting sandwiched in, so it goes from a clean pocket to a very condensed pocket very quickly, and he didn't bail. He didn't bail and run. He stood in there. Literally, you had the tackles getting bookend on both sides, and DJ Moore beats his guy to the back of the end zone. So he's not even in front of his defender, in the back of it, and Caleb throws it. I mean, this is an absolute laser. We're talking about just having the ability to throw it into the back, the accuracy to where only DJ Moore can come down with it over the DB. Ridiculous. Ridiculous play that Caleb Williams had. That throw is one of one. That is one of the most impressive throws I've ever seen. So that was beautiful to watch. Like, I'm telling you, the throw should not have gone through. That throw is not being made by every NFL quarterback, not by a lot of NFL quarterbacks, all right? Caleb's special for making that. The other one, to Cole Kmet, layering it between the first level defender to the second level defender, giving it to him right in the middle. I mean, if this throw was, you know, absolutely lasered, it would have been a pick, all right? The guy would have jumped the route. But the fact that he layered it, right, floated it a little bit over the top, had just enough touch, incredible ball placement. So I'm talking elite stuff throwing the football here from Caleb Williams. The two throws right there just highlight that. But yeah, man, overall, this game to me with Caleb was about taking what the defense was giving him, playing winning football, not bailing the pocket, making no turnovers or stupid decisions, and just playing clean. And that's what you needed. And you can see that Caleb is improving every week. And in the short and intermediate game, he is already elite to me. And to me, where the improvement needs to happen now is the deep ball. I think that is what's missing at this point from Caleb Williams is the deep balls need to connect. We've seen it a few times, but we've seen a lot of misses as well. And so to me, I'm not worried that's going to happen. I'm very confident in that, and we have a lot of football left, a lot of season left for that to happen. But overall, I'm pretty happy with Caleb's progress. So we see here his passer rating through the first 4 weeks. I mean, this is really good stuff, right? 55.7 in week 1, 51 in week 2, 80.8 in week 3, and then 106.6 in week 4. So you see the trajectory is going in the right direction. And here's another stat for you. First 6 quarters of football for Caleb Williams, 53 for 93 for 486, and no touchdowns and 3 picks. Last 6 quarters of football, 34 for 48 for 301 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and just 1 interception. So he is improving in front of our very eyes, and we see that, and I love it. All right. Again, maybe I got too caught up with the gaudy numbers, and obviously we see what Jaden Daniels is doing out there with Washington. But folks, I'm very happy with how Caleb is looking so far, and I think he's just going to continue to get better here. So to me, I'm pretty happy with this progress start here, and I thought he played a solid game against the Rams and did just what we needed to win that game. So overall, I would say that for this performance, Caleb Williams, I give him a B+ for it. Let me know what you guys think. Again, like I talked about, the only thing that's missing now is the deep ball. B+, A-ish grade is what I would probably give Caleb Williams. Give me your thoughts on his performance against the Rams. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts as always. Thanks for watching.